Hello and good afternoon. My name is D'Angelo Brown, and today I'll be giving a speech over Black entrepreneurships and some of the hardships they face. In this presentation, I will discuss Black entrepreneurships and the hardships they face on a daily basis. Black entrepreneurship have a history of overcoming obstacles and creating something from nothing. We all know that entrepreneurs will have obstacles and hardships to begin with, but the impact of systematic racism has stems way deeper than business. Having access to a capital is the biggest challenge for Black entrepreneurs. Did you know that Black entrepreneurs are denied business loans at nearly twice the rate of white business owners? Listen to me. Black entrepreneurs are denied business loans at nearly twice the rate of white business owners. Wow. Traditional financial institutions have created systems and underwriting criteria that don't meet the needs for Black small business owners looking to be successful and sustain business in the long run. Black business ownership has experienced positive gains, though, but we had some setbacks too, especially in the recent years due to the pandemic. In fact, Forbes.com states that Black business owners closed their doors twice the rate of all other businesses. Did you hear me? Forbes.com states that Black businesses closed at twice the rate of all other businesses. Wow. We all know that being a business owner is going to be hard. The everyday struggles you face will always be difficult, and being Black and a business owner is going to be even harder. The barriers that entrepreneurs face daily are often misunderstood and most times ignored. Generations of systematic racism are deeply rooted in our society, yet some people like to deny or ignore it even exists. So let me give you the definition of systematic racism and what some people now call institutional racism. It's defined as policies and practices that exist throughout a whole society or organization that may result in unfair advantage of a race of people or group. Let me tell you again. Defined as policies and practices that exist throughout a whole society or organization that may result in unfair advantage to a race or group of people. And let me give you some examples. Residential segregation, meaning you can't even stay where you can afford. You have to stay in a certain area. That was practiced a lot during the 60s and 70s. The unfair lending practice, meaning that you're not even going to get the loan to even secure a home loan to stay where you want to stay or even where they allow you to stay. Wow. And it's any barriers or ownership of businesses that keep you from being successful and stopping a growth and to mass your generational wealth for you and your family. But Black entrepreneurship is on the rise. So don't get me wrong. We still are a lot of Black people becoming successful entrepreneurs. Actually, the number of Black self-employed professionals jumped from 1.1 million to 1.2 million as in the last few years. And that's how you close the racial wealth gap is by becoming successful, being entrepreneurs and being business owners. And and another thing that I learned with 2 million Black owned businesses in the United States, we generated $150.2 billion. 2 million Black owned businesses have generated $150.2 billion. Wow. So as you can see, it's a benefit of being a Black owner, and especially for the greater good. We bring in $150 million annually. This is how we attack the racial wealth gap in today's society. We know that there are racial injustices in our everyday life, but becoming an entrepreneur can help combat that fight against systematic racism that we all know exists. The benefit of Black entrepreneurs extend far beyond just business. It helps with economic empowerment and the community development of our race. And I personally believe that Black entrepreneurship should be a norm. We have to continue to fight systematic racism by becoming successful and building generational wealth for our families. Bridging the wealth gap won't happen overnight, but it will continue to change the society norms. It will happen. And while being an entrepreneur myself with a lot of thriving, successful businesses, I see the social injustices on a daily and the systematic racism that's been embedded in our society. That's why we have to continue to try to grow, educate ourselves to become successful, because they're not going to allow you to do it on your own. You're going to have to fight and put in the work to be successful. Some of the sites that I actually went to get my information was Forbes.com, MinorityOwnedBiz.com, and www.npr.org. These are some of the places that you can go to find the information that will allow you to build your knowledge to even want to become a successful business owner. Entrepreneurship open doors to your family, to your friends that may not be open if you weren't a business owner. So my recommendation with me being a business owner, a retiree from the military, I would behoove you to try to invest in yourself. And being an entrepreneur is the best way to go. So I hope that this was very informative for you and the information that I gave. And if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to D'Angelo Brown. Thank you.